Uh-oh, it's about to get spicy. It's about to get spicy. Okay, I was literally just watching First Take and I was watching the end and everything. And Mr. Stephen A. Smith went on First Take, the most watched sports network ever. And he just announced to the world that he is about to respond back to Mr. Kwame Brown. I'm going to play a little clip. Please, YouTube, don't copyright me. But I just got to play this clip and let y'all know that Stephen A. Smith is about to go off. Well, I am very curious to see what Stephen... I wonder what angle he's going to pick on. Like, is he actually going to talk about the topics that Kwame Brown actually brought up? Or is Stephen A. Smith just gonna bring up his past and be like, well, you was a bust and this is why you a bust or whatever? But let me play this little clip so y'all know it's about to go down today. This is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna say I'm gonna save my opinion until after y'all hear Stephen A. Smith.
Over the last few weeks, I've seen a Mr. Kwame Brown on the social media airwaves going off about me and various others.
Hey man, I'm all for this, man. I would love to see them debate each other because y'all know Stephen A. Smith is a wordsmith. You know, he could talk about anything just on a drop of a dime. And Kwame Brown, he know how to defend himself very, very well. But let's hear the rest of it. I'm just trying to break it up so YouTube won't copyright my shit. You know what I'm saying?
I neglected to respond. I've been quiet long enough. Y'all check out Stephen A.'s World tonight on ESPN Plus.
The tease.
Now, I find that very funny that Stephen A. said that he's been quiet long enough. But Kwame Brown's been quiet for, what, 15, 20 years? But as you say, as you heard, Stephen A. Smith said, I've been quiet long enough. Kwame Brown, you want my attention? You got it.
You wanted my attention? You got it. That's all I got to say.
So Stephen A. is going to respond to Kwame Brown. That's going to be on ESPN Plus, Stephen A.'s World. Max, you made it.
Woo! I don't even have ESPN Plus, but I might subscribe for today just to hear what Stephen. I don't even have ESPN Plus, but I just may subscribe to it just to see what Stephen A. Now, Mr. Stephen A. Smith, are you going to actually talk about the subjects and the real topics that Kwame Brown was talking about? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear Stephen A. actually address the problems and the situations that talk about the topics that he was talking about. Or is Stephen A. Smith just going to validate what he says, and he's just going to pinpoint on how he was a bust and how good how not good of an athlete he was and how he did not live up to expectations and stuff like that. Like, I kind of want to see Stephen A. Smith like go off, but I want to see him talk about the real topics, the real issues that Kwame Brown was speaking on. The go along and get along. How I go, the go along and get along game. Like, talk about that. Talk about the issues of how the media controls and dictates people's lives, and how the big machine protects certain people. You know what I mean? And like all the different other subjects that he was talking about in the sports world. Like, talk about the real subjects that he was highlighting when he was going off on you. And he was going off on you, tell you bald forehead and everything, you know what I'm saying? He was roasting the fuck out of you. So I am expecting Stephen A. Smith to go off and get his little shots off. And, I am predicting this. I am foreseeing this. If I would like to hear Stephen A. Smith give a 30-minute response. I don't want to hear a 5 minutes response, a little quick little spiel response from Stephen A. Smith. I want Stephen A. Smith whole interview or his whole podcast to be about dissect Kwame Brown's topics. Don't just give him a little 2 minutes. Well, actually, you was a bust because when you were drafted, you were the number one pick and you scored 1.5 L. Okay, we all know Kwame Brown did not pan out to be the person that we thought. We all know that. We all know that he wasn't Akeem Olajuwon, that he wasn't Shaq, that he wasn't goddamn Sean Bradley. All right. We know he didn't pan out the way that he was projected to be, being the number one draft pick. Okay, don't talk about the basketball. We already know about the basketball. If you want to call him a bust, you have your right to call him a bust. But let's talk about the subjects that he is talking about in 2021. Hit those subjects. So I am definitely curious and interested to see what angle is Stephen A. Smith going to talk about. How is he going to respond? Is he just going to only talk about NBA and what Kwame Brown did in the NBA and how of a not good athlete he was? And just, is Stephen A. Smith just going to harp on his NBA career, or is he going to actually talk about the issues? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to know. Shit, hey, it's about to get spicy. Hey, I know Kwame Brown is about to make a live right now and say, hey, Stephen A. Smith, I've been waiting for this, you little punk. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for sprinkle my mom's seasoning on you. And I'll be listening. And I'll be waiting right there with my mama plate with all her seasoning. Cause I'm my mama's son. Not my mama's. Like, I already know Kwame Brown is about to go live right now and, tell everybody that, Stephen A. Smith is about to respond or whatever. And I'm excited to see how Stephen A. Smith, what he's going to attack. Is he going to attack only his NBA career just to validate why he think he's a bust? I mean, everybody know that. I mean, technically, yeah, Kwame Brown, I fuck with you. I fuck with your movement, but you are a bust. I ain't gonna lie. Just for the simple fact that you were the number one pick. When you're the number one pick, you're supposed to, live up to those expectations. And if you're a number one pick, but you have the stats and the career of somebody in the second round that was the last pick, technically you are a bust because you were projected to be so much greater. But we're not talking about his NBA career. We're talking about what he's doing right now. I'm fucking with the Kwame Brown of 2021 because of what he's talking about, what he's standing for, and what he's preaching. That's the Kwame Brown that I'm fucking with. So is Stephen A. Smith going to talk about the actual subjects, the topics, and the real issues that Kwame Brown is going to, that he has addressed? And I can't wait to hear Kwame Brown response once Stephen A. Smith respond to him. It's about to go down. It's about to get spicy. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Are y'all excited to hear Stephen A. Smith? I hope Stephen A. Smith just don't give, like, Stephen A. Smith needs to thoroughly explain himself. Don't just give a 2 minutes response and then go to the next subject and go to the next topic. Give Kwame Brown all the smoke and thoroughly explain and give in detail, on every issue that he talked about. It's your boy DammnDee. I'm signing out. Ooh, it's about to get spicy.